Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Dear Aunt Andrea. Happy
birthday to you.
Say happy birthday, Aunt Andrea.
Happy birthday, Aunt Andrea.
We love you.
We love you so much.
Well, I'm trying not to look at my paper, but I find myself doing that. So anyway, I just need to do it like I'm talking instead of like I'm on camera. I mean, this is the most important thing I've done in my life. I mean, my big debut for my daughter. Anyway, we'll start over. Okay.
I just remember the day she was born, and she's been a little bit different than the other children. She has dark hair and dark eyes, which kind of runs in my family, so that's always been interesting because the other kids are more lighter complected. But
we tended her when she was a little teeny girl when I was first married to Jay, and she'd get so excited about things that she'd go like this and bite her finger, and she was so cute. I thought she was a doll, and she was busy all the time. She never sat still.
Wow, the first memory of Andrea. She was the new girl from Cedar City.
My first one is just seeing her on the beach at Lake Powell, standing there. She was hot.
Andrea and I went to high school together. So, senior year, I remember her, she was a cheerleader. And she was one of the popular girls. Me, not a popular girl.
Okay, I first met Andrea. I think she was about 14 years old. She was just a perky, cute little teenage brunette. And I think my son was quite interested in her, and I think she was quite taken with him. And I think it scared the socks off of her parents when all of a sudden, as a sophomore, Randy went on a mission, and she came to the farewell and wanted to go to the airport to see him off. I think that really scared him. I think it reassured him when they met the family, like, well, maybe, you know, they're a regular family. But I tried hard to include Andrea in things while he was gone, and got to know her and took her out to lunch sometimes, and we really had, you know, a lot of fun together.
When we were younger, like in high school, when I was, because I'm 3 years younger than her, but I remember if teachers or if friends or people that knew Andrea would ever say, "Oh, are you Andrea's sister?" I always felt kind of cool, like that they knew, like they associated us together ever, because I'd be like, "Oh, I want people to," you know, because you look up to your older sister, like if people would ever say I look like her, which I've never really thought I do, but I'd always feel cool to be like, "Oh, I look like Andrea," because I always thought she was so cool, so pretty, had a lot of friends, and did a lot of cool things. So.
New girl from Cedar City. Just moved to St. George from Cowtown, Cedar City. And I can't remember what class it was in, but she moved. Everybody had a crush on her. It's good times. I miss them.
One of my first memories of her is kind of when they got married. I remember her before then, but I just remember because my parents went to Mexico, and it was right after it was during their honeymoon. They had a babysit, my sister and I, so they didn't really get one. And it was kind of funny, but I just remember helping her organize all their gifts and returning a lot of them. Because, you know, sometimes you get crazy gifts.
Well, I met Andrea because her husband and Chris hired me.
I remember when she was just barely born, just a little baby, and I was a teenager, and I used to go and kind of babysit her and her sister Natalie, and thought I was going to be this cool uncle.
We have a same running friend, Tia Hugie, and she introduced us, and we just kind of clicked and became friends, and just ran with her, trained with her for marathons.
I adore her. I ask my kids, what should I say about Andrea? And they're like, "Mom, you adore her." She's just a great friend. I mean, there's few people in your life that you connect with and you think, you know what, I was meant to meet this person. She was someone I was meant to be friends with. And I'm a lot older, but I love her. She's the best.
The first time that I remember meeting her was when I was dating my wife, and they were sitting around the table, and it was almost like an interrogation type situation, but you know, she was really warm. She wanted to know, she was really personal with me and wanted to know who I was and whether I was going to be good enough to marry her sister-in-law. So
we'd sit around talking about, you know, listening to Lionel Richie, and she was really into political science and debate, and we'd just sit around and just remind me a lot of its songs, you know, one more night, give me just one more night. It's awesome. These were good times. Good times. I miss it. I miss it.
Andrea, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday, happy 30th birthday. I can't hardly believe that 30 years ago you were born on a Wednesday, October the 5th, 1977 at 11:30 in the morning. You were a beautiful brown-eyed baby, and I was so thrilled to have a little girl, a little baby with dark hair. You were happy from the time that you were born. You had a smile, and you were active. You loved life, and you always made the most of it. I remember as you were little, you would dress up and had all kinds of costumes. And of course, I think now of how important it is and how well you make sure that you look nice and take care of yourself.
I really miss you as my workout buddy. I had Cameron, the front desk guy, be my partner instead of you last Wednesday. And we told him he couldn't be my partner anymore unless he dressed as good as you do. So,
like every race I've ever done with her, she's had a different outfit on, and I love to see it. That's almost more exciting than the race, to see what Andrea's gonna wear.
Very fashionable. I'm always looking at what she's wearing. She's always like completely perfect from head to toe. So are her daughters. So that's cool too.
As you were growing up, you were athletic also. You always were a fast runner in track and with swimming, cheerleading, all of the things that you enjoyed doing, water skiing.
I remember one time when she went deer hunting with us, why she stayed right up with us, and her grandpa Sandberg was pretty proud of her because she was the great hunter. And she was only maybe 9 or 10, but she kept right up with us over all the mountains and valleys.
And I do admire these abilities that you have, and of course, marathons. I think of the courage and the stamina, the self-control and determination that you have put into running marathons and reaching your goals in that area.
Mostly I just think about her perseverance, and whatever she wants to do, she has a goal. She sets a goal and she just goes out and she does it.
The first year I ran the marathon, I'm trying to think if that was the year, 4 years ago, and she ran past me right before Winchester, and I remember thinking, if I could ever run with her and keep up, I'll think I'm good. So to me, she's like the best. She just never gives in. She can be feeling rotten and still just keep going, keep going, keep going. She's a great runner. She's phenomenal, and she's in awesome shape. I tell her all the time, your body's what I want.
She's steady as it goes. She just keeps going and going no matter what. She's awesome. She's good at conversation, good person to run with. She always has something to talk about. So that's a good quality to have as a runner.
Oh, she's so good, and she always kind of puts herself down. She always says, oh, I'm not that good, and I'm like, Andrea, you can go out there and do it. And she has so much endurance and so much willpower, and she tells herself she can do it, and she does, and I'm so proud of her. She's done so many marathons now and half marathons, and she's done so well in all of them. I'm proud of her.
You have an amazing determination and level of self-discipline. Watching you run and do what you have done is just amazing to me.
And I also think of the other goals that you have pursued and worked toward. Remember the many projects that you did in Young Women. I didn't have to prompt or push you to do those. I remember getting ready for mutual camps, and I'd get the list the day before, and then we'd I'd start to go over it and you had everything done and ready to go. You were just very responsible and dependable, and I appreciated that. And you still continue to do your church callings and assignments in a very efficient and dependable way.
One of the things I admire about Andrea is that she was ambitious when she was a teenager. She was a cheerleader and everything, and she still worked at the dry cleaner. And even though she had such a busy schedule and everything, she was ambitious and she paid for a lot of her own things. So even though she's just being a stay-home mom now, when she was a teenager, she wasn't spoiled.
As I was looking through your book, I again was reminded of the many times you were on the honor rolls and how you took honors in science, winning a first place in a science fair, and then later going to college and meeting your goals there, receiving a child development certificate with high grades throughout the year. And of course, I think of your talents in piano and singing, dancing. I remember the pageants well that you participated in, the time that you were in the St. George Princess pageant and practicing so hard and doing such a good job as you performed and sang in that pageant, and also the St. George Queen pageant when you memorized such a long part there and did so well and sang so well. It was thrilling to watch you perform and meet the challenges there and rise above the challenges that you felt, but to meet those goals and do such a good job in everything that you did.
One of my favorite memories about Andrea was when they visited my father's dairy farm in Idaho, a very rural part of Idaho. And Andrea and Randy dressed up in some farm clothes, and I think she had on barn boots, and she was going to help Brooklyn feed the calves. But when they got out there, my sister-in-law, who had been feeding some other animals, said, "Oh my gosh, this big pig's out. Everybody, you know, get in this place and wave your arms." And so here's Andrea, who people think, you know, looks like a model and stuff. She spreads her arms and she yells, "You're not getting past me, pig." And the pig did not get past her. And I was just really tickled that she has, you know, so she can, you know, have fun on a picnic and or at a Broadway play, whatever.
We're good friends, not just sisters. I love that when I have something I want to tell somebody, I can tell her, and I like to just tell her stories and tell her things that I know she'll be interested in and like give me a good reaction, act like she cares. And same with her. I like when she calls me and is like, "Oh, I have to tell you this or that." So I like that we talk a lot and that we're able to be good friends.
What I love about Andrea is, number one, she is just the sweetest person ever.
Once you get to know her, she's the sweetest person and she'd just do anything for you.
She's like one of the sweetest people I know. She is so nice, so giving. She barely even knew me and already took interest in what I was doing with the school, gave me presents, which was so nice. And let alone she's like gorgeous, so she has the complete package when it comes to being like a good person in my mind.
And every time I'd go through a surgery, before I'd go into the hospital, she'd always be at my door, you know, every night, the night before. And I was like, "How'd you know I was going to the hospital tomorrow?" She's just really kind-hearted.
I admire Andrea's being able to just kind of go with the flow and get along with everybody.
We have a lot of fun dancing together. She can shake it with the best of them.
When I think of Andrea, first thing I think of is a great listener.
She's always nice, always helps me out no matter what.
And, you know, there's not a lot of people out there that I think have her ability to sense someone else's need and then find a way to meet that need without even being told or asked to do anything.
Always is willing to do something for someone else. Always willing. She never says no to anything. If someone asks her to do it, she says yes, no matter what, even if it's totally putting her out. And she doesn't complain about it.
Very non-judgmental person, because anybody that can hang around me and actually for a long period of time and can do it again later is pretty non-judgmental. So I can say that it's kind of nice having a friend who, you know, looks past all my faults, you know? 'Cause I've got a lot of them.
Andrea is the last of a dying breed. She's a true lady. She's glamorous and kind and sincere.
She's just a great person to be around. She's always happy and cheerful and just makes you feel so welcome, I guess.
Just come to find how genuine and nice and supportive she is to me and to my husband, and she's just a really genuine, nice person, and it's really endearing with her. So
she always wants to do good for people. She's always wanting to make a difference in anybody's any situation that might need it. She's the first one to offer to help or want to help, and I admire that about her.
You have a great husband who is so nice to think of doing something special like this for your birthday, and I'm grateful for him and for the love that you and Randy share. And of course, I'm very grateful and thankful for the kindness that you have shown toward your parents, your brothers and sisters, and the happiness that you have brought to us through the years, the many things that you do for us and give to us to make our lives better. You should be proud of your life, your many achievements and accomplishments in the past 30 years, and I wish you the best in the next 30 years. You should be proud of all that you have done, and in another 30 years you'll be the age that I am now, and I want you to know that it goes very fast, but I know that you'll be successful in your life and in all that you do, and I express my love to you. Happy birthday. I love you.
I've been trying oh so long to let you know how I feel. So if I stumble or if I fall, just tell me back so I can make you see. Please give me one more night. Give me that one more night.
I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you as a sister, and I'm lucky to have you as a sister, and how great of a mom you are and the kids that you're raising. You're just an amazing mom, and just want you to know that I love you, and happy 30th birthday. We miss you. Wish you were here in St. George still.
Hi Andy, happy 30th. I hope you have a really good birthday. I love you a ton, and I'm really glad that we're sisters and good friends.
Happy birthday, Andrea.
I just love Andrea so much that, you know, people mistake because of her coloring, and her sisters are mostly blonde, so they think, oh, well, are you Andrea's mom? And boy, I'll sure claim her in a heartbeat. And I just want her to know how much I love her, and I hope that she has a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Andrea.
Happy birthday, Andrea. I just love you to death.
Hi Andrea, I just want to wish you a happy birthday, and I'm so excited for you. And even though you're in California, we still think about you and miss you a lot and love you. So I hope you are just so pleased with Randy for doing this, because he loves you so much too, and he'd do anything for you. Okay, happy birthday.
Hi Andrea, happy birthday. Just wanted to say how much we love you and how much we're going to miss you down in California. Hopefully we'll get down there and visit you quite a bit. We'll miss Brooklyn and Whitney, and again, we just want to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy 30th. I wish I was there, or maybe I'll get to see you, I don't know, but hope it's awesome. Love you.
Happy birthday, Andrea. I wish I was your age again. You're the cutest girl in the whole Washington County, and we miss you. We miss seeing your cute clothes, and I love you and can't wait to see you in the next race. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Andrea.
Happy birthday, Andrea. I hope you have a good one. Hope to see you soon. We miss you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Andrea, and I love you so much. I miss you. And keep in touch with me.
Andrea, happy birthday, my friend. I love you. Have a good one.
Hey Andrea, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and tell you what a great person you are, and that I'm glad to know you and I'm glad to be your friend, and that I love running with you. It's always been so much fun, and you're just way awesome to be around, and I love you to death.
Andrea, happy birthday. I miss you a ton, but I think about you every day. I promise 30's great. Better than 40.
Happy birthday, Andrea. I'm so happy that we've been able to be here and get to know you and just have you be a part of our lives. I hope you have the best birthday ever.
All right, Andrea, so you're gonna turn 30, and I'm here to tell you that 30 is not bad. 30 is the new 20, in fact. I'm here to prove that because I'm 30, and it's a beautiful, wonderful thing, and I hope that you have a great day and you have a wonderful year being 30 because it's quite amazing. So, good luck, and I'll see you later. Love ya.
Okay, happy birthday, Andrea. I hope everything is going great in California. We miss you here. We wish we had you here more. So anyway, happy birthday.
And we love you and wish you the best. And happy 30th. Woo woo! Andrea, happy birthday. 30 years old. It's very exciting. It's not as bad as everyone says it is. And the one thing that I can think of when people say 30 is the movie with Jennifer Garner. What's that movie called? What's that called? Yeah, 13 Going on 30. And the little girl has the magazines of all the women, and she always says 30, flirty, thriving, flirty, and wonderful, or whatever. I don't know what she says. But that's what I think of when I think of 30. This is the best time of our life, and we have to take advantage of it. So I hope that you do so, and I hope you have a great birthday, and hopefully we get to see each other on our birthdays and do something together. So happy birthday, and I love you.
Happy birthday! Should we sing to her? We're gonna
We don't sing good, can we?
Okay.
Sorry
Okay,
for
Cicely,
our
what?
voices.
You were
We're
the
not
primary
good.
chorister.
Oh,
Yeah.
so which primary song do you want to sing?
No, not primary.
Just kidding.
We're singing happy birthday.
Okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrea. Happy birthday to you. Happy 30th.
She's the singer. She needs to be here. She's a good singer.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Andrea.
We miss you.
We love you.